Hey everybody, look on the screen, look on the screen. Dusty Dan, the policeman. Check this out, ladies. Be alert, be aware. A lot of evil Dusty Dans out there. Check this out.
Mexico police officer stripped of his badge and put behind bars is now facing a federal lawsuit for what he's accused of doing to a DWI suspect when he was supposed to be taking her to jail. KRQE investigative reporter Gabrielle Burkhart shows you the latest development in the case against Leon Martin.
Do you have the right to remain silent? Anything you say can and will be used against you in court of law.
From cop to accused criminal. Former Isleta police officer Leon Martin is also facing a federal lawsuit, all stemming from what he's accused of doing with a DWI suspect he'd met on a prior call and friended on Facebook.
An inmate at the Valencia County Detention Center, New Mexico.
In a November 2021 phone call to her father from jail,
Can you hear me? Yeah, hi.
A 21-year-old woman who'd just been in a car crash and booked for DWI reveals what she says just happened to her at the hands of her arresting officer, then Isleta police officer Leon Martin.
You know the cop who arrested me? He was the one that hit me up on Facebook. And he told me not to say anything. I haven't showered. And whenever I get out tomorrow, I want to go straight to the hospital. So he took you somewhere and did stuff with you?
This phone call is the first record of her sharing her story. She says Martin drove her to a remote area in Albuquerque, pulled over, and asked her to go to the driver's side, where she says she was raped.
Because they teach you fight or flight, but if it's an officer, you get charged if you fight, and you get charged if you run. He even said that he could change the time on the paperwork.
She reported the rape, and state police officers arrested Martin.
Where am I going to be going?
MDC.
Martin was booked into the Metropolitan Detention Center in November of 2021, charged with 2 counts of rape, false imprisonment, demanding or receiving a bribe, and violation of ethical principles of public service, all felonies.
To be honest, I do regret it. It did escalate, I'm not going to lie. I could have prevented it. I should have prevented it, but it escalated too far than what I wanted it to.
With his criminal case still pending, the woman is now suing Martin and the state of New Mexico for negligence, arguing the state, which trains officers for local departments and certifies them, negligently failed to properly train and supervise Martin. The lawsuit has reached federal court.
You could see when I left. There's an hour and a half of time missing before I got back to the jail desk.
At the heart of her case is evidence that Martin drove her to a secluded road near MDC instead of straight to booking in Valencia County. The lawsuit against him states Martin turned off his radio and location data so that his whereabouts were undetected. In a recorded interview with state police investigators, Martin tried telling them he'd just gotten turned around.
I mean, you're going west when you should be going south. That's a huge difference. Is that what happened? You just took her up there because you knew it was a secluded spot?
Yeah, but no.
You obviously were wanting to have sex with her. If you didn't want to have sex with her, you wouldn't have had sex with her, right?
She said that she did want to talk, and that's when it did escalate.
In that phone call from jail, the woman's father encouraged her to speak up right there and then.
I do not trust that in any shape, way, or form. In any way do I trust the police. I do not trust them.
Since his arrest, a judge agreed to keep Martin in jail pending trial, when a jury will decide his fate for the next 24 years. Gabrielle Burkhart, KR.
Dusty Dan the policeman, this is part A. Stick around, please. Will part B the commentary.